What's Womp? Womp is a 3D design software that runs completely in the browser, and it has free and priced tiers. How does it work? It is a unique 3D modeling software in that it is processed through the cloud instead of the local computer. Similar to other browser-based 3D modeling, there is no need for any computer that is running a powerful GPU. You just need a reliable internet connection. A lot of the modeling is saved in real time to your account through the cloud. I'm going to start by making a new curve. Click on Add Objects, Default Curve, and we have this curve object now. If you click on the curve object, you can choose the profile. We'll go with cylinder. We'll try to make the roundness 100%. So actually, we'll start by clicking on one of the points, point 2, press delete. So we're now starting with 1 point. Click on that 1 point and you can change the roundness here to 100%. We're going to expand this and make a curve. So you hold the Alt button, select one of the arrows and drag it up and let go. So now we have 2 points. You can see point 1 and point 2. We'll move this a bit so we can make like a dragon shape. Let's say we're going to move it up more. So hold Alt, choose an arrow, go up, then hold Alt, choose an arrow, move a bit more, and then you can use the white box to scale it. So let's make that really big. And then down here, let's scale it even more. Let's go out this way to make a tail. So hold Alt, click on this arrow. Oh, it looks like it's dragging in a weird way. That's fine. We're making a shape. And you can scale this. I'll make that a little bit more tail-like. Hold Alt, add another point. Oh, I don't like that. I'm going to do Control Z. So you should be able to undo your progress on a curve. Yeah, let's just lift up this tail a bit. It looks like I have like one more point right here. Okay. And I'm going to scale it down to a point, and then now we have like our body. That's how you use the curve tool. We're going to add the legs to this dragon now, so click on Add Objects, Curve, and drag this a bit so you can see it. We're going to delete point again, and then we'll use this so it's point. Click on a side, so hold Alt again. We'll bring it down. There we go. It's actually hard to see that. We'll move this up more, and we'll actually move the whole dragon body up a bit. So zoom out and drag it up. Now this curve is called curve 2. We'll scale this a bit down, drag it over. If you can't quite see it, you can use the cube also, this orientation cube. So I like to just look at it from all sides. Then we'll rotate it. Bring it up, and let's make the leg a bit longer. So we choose this point, hold Alt, drag it out, and you can scale it a bit more. Let's actually make it smaller and then move it out a little bit forward. And there we go. So 2 forward. And then click on this curve, add the mirror property. So we're going to mirror it to the Z. Oh, sorry, the looks like the X. Yeah, the X. So play around with this, choosing one of the axes. And in that case, it's going to mirror it across to the left side. We can actually change this. I believe we can change the negative to positive, but it doesn't work out because it goes past the original leg this way. So what I'll do instead is make the leg on the other side. So click out of it, choose that curve, drag it over here. I'll rotate it this way, and it's still intersecting. Then that's our mirror plane. I will go back to this mirror, click on plane 1, and then adjust this to be a bit back over here. Okay, we got the legs. For the arms, they duplicate this, so we'll click on curve 2. Let's rename those legs, and then select it over here, just do duplicate. You can also control C, control V. I'll rename these arms, and then drag this up, and you can tell it's already looking like arms, but we'll adjust it more. So what they do is make the shoulders a bit smaller. So click on this point right here, then scale it a bit down, like so. And then they bring out the hands a bit more like that. There we go. Now you have some legs and arms. Okay, so this next part is adding color. So let's choose the dragon. I'll make this a bit smaller so it's easier to see. So we have pretty much the arms and legs and the actual body. So we go to material at the top. You can choose some materials. I have like this glass one, and you can change the color a bit. There's stuff like metalness. It even reflects the scene. You can choose the scene. The roughness. In this case, I made it super glassy. So you can save your different materials. Like for the arms, let's try a different material. And there's like see all. We can make a new material. Like this material is just like kind of plasticky. Let's make it like red. And let's make it metal. Let's see. There's even things like translucency here. So it's pretty convincing right now. Pretty much on this side, there's a scene where you can change what it's going to reflect. So we could be over here. And then there's also the backdrop color on the right side. So let's make it also kind of matching. There's nice things too, like for example, if you want to make this a platform, we can have that as a different color. So let's go back and make a platform real quick. Let's add an object that's a cylinder. I'll scale this out and make it flatter here. We'll position right here. Super round. Bring it up. Let's make it even skinnier. Oops. There we go. Round, centered, and then the material for the cylinder. Let's choose material. We have like this blue thing that I made. It's also metallic and shiny. Let's try adding eyes to this now. So make a new object that's a sphere. A cylinder is also nice. Let's try cylinder, just because we can make it fully round. So click on all the way around this. Let's scale it down even smaller. And let's choose a material for it. Material, like we can do black. So I'll just do like this color and change this color to black. And looks good. We'll move it over here. Rotate around. Let's see. We'll push it in a bit more. Let's do the mirror. So scroll down, click on mirror, and it looks like we mirror it out this way. So it looks good. Click out, and then make sure that it kind of fits properly. I'll adjust that mirror. So click on that plane again, bring it out a bit. And there we go. We have this kind of dragon on a platform. Doing is adding cones so we can get some scales on this dragon just for effect. This one looks like a party hat. I think that one's cool. I'll keep that as a party hat. So let's make that blue. Cool. It looks cool. Okay, so I'm going to copy and paste that. So Control C, Control V, and just rotate it. So for some organization, it goes into this new area. We can call this area like spikes. So let's double click that, spikes, just for clarity. And this too, we can make them smaller. We can also change this thing called goop. So goop will blend it into other things. So like in this case, within this area, it's going to blend to the other spike. That's that goop between the two. We can change the roundness. Let's see if that one. This one's kind of cool. I'll keep that spiky. I'll show you the differences. And rotate this, Control C, Control V. Bring this down. You can see that it like got a bit buried in there. This is good.